Okay, so your body and your mat, that's all you need this morning. Head on over to the floor. Come on down. You're gonna join me onto your back to start things off here. So we're gonna hug everything in. You did the live Best Bud Ever class with me last night. Whoa. This probably feels really nice right now to just hug things into the midline. Allow those knees to open up wide and take your hands on top of your actual kneecaps here and then circle the legs out and then together. So in our 30-minute flow this morning, we're going to move through a lot of the classic Pilates mat-based movements. So a little bit of core, go the other way with the legs now, a little bit of core, a little bit of hips and glutes, a little bit of back, wee bit of arms, just enough to make you feel like you've done all the good things for yourself. Feel all the muscles. Hug those knees wide to the sides of your body. And then place those feet down next to you. Take the heel of your hands onto your hip bone. So the forward front pokey parts, you know when you bang them into the counter? Super great feeling. That's where you want to put the heel of your hands. And then you're going to lift your head up so that you can see your pubic bone and then drop your forefingers down to the pubic bone. So if you look at where the heel of your hands and your fingertips are, you've got this triangular type shape here on the pelvis. And this is neutral, which means if you do this where you tuck your bum under and send your back down, your pubic bone tilts up, you'll see your fingers are higher than your heel of your hands. If you do the opposite, where you lift your lower back, then you'll see the fingers go lower. We want to try to find neutral where they're on the same plane. Lower the head back down. Now you're going to hear me give a couple cues today. One will be neutral spine, which is what we just did. The other will be an imprinted spine, which if you take your legs up to tabletop and then send your lower back and your ribs down, you shouldn't be able to fit any fingers underneath your back. This means you are now in an imprinted spine position. Place your feet back down and find neutral. Take your hands down next to you on either side. Nice big long breath in through your body. Exhale, curl your upper body into flexion. So your feet stay down. Notice, did you do that bum tuck where the pubic bone rolled up? Can you find neutral? Shoulders are curling up, arms are reaching, eyes are looking at your thighs, and then you're going to inhale, lower everything back down. Exhale to curl up. So this is your ab prep. We're going to do 10 of these here. Exhaling to curl up. Inhale, slow and control down. Breathing through it. Now, if the neck bothers you as you're doing this, you can simply place one hand behind the back of the head as you curl up and lower down here. But again, you want to make sure that you're not doing that tilt of the pelvis. 2 more exhale. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Now, lower the neck and the head, place the hands down, bring those legs back into that tabletop. Now you're coming into that imprinted spine. Knees are over your hips, calves are parallel to the floor, and your toes are pointed. You're going to very slowly tap the right toes to the floor, and then you're going to exhale using the stomach muscles to bring the leg back up, and then you're going to do same thing other side. So we inhale, slowly tap the right toes, exhale to bring it back up. Inhale, tap the left, exhale up. So one leg stays completely still as the other is the primary mover. When that leg comes back to center, that's when the next leg moves. So some people, they end up moving both legs at the same time. That's not what you want to do with this. It's a very strict position. Don't let the lower back lift up. So send the back of the rib cage down. Inhale, exhale, use the stomach muscles to bring it back up. Good, you have 4 more here, so 2 per side. Bring it in for 4. Exhale, in and up for 3. For 2, and 1. Now place the feet back down. Walk your heels a little bit further, plug your heels down, toes up. So now the legs are a little bit farther out. Take the hands either down next to you or behind your head if you know it bothers your neck. Inhale. Exhale, curl back up into your ab prep. Now if the leg's a little further away, anchoring you, can you curl the shoulders up even like a ½ inch higher? Inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale, slow and control down. Inhale, fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, curl the body up. Inhale, reach the biceps back by the ears, arms are wide, and then slow and controlled down. 3 more like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, curl your body up. Inhale, reach the arms back, keeping the shoulders up, and then slow and controlled down. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale, curl it up. Good. Don't squeeze and clench through the glutes here. Maintain that connection through the stomach, and then slow and controlled down. 1 more. Inhale, reach the long arms up. Exhale, curl, hold it here. Draw the pubic bone forward, not curling up. Reach the arms back, hold it, and then slow and controlled, peel it all the way down. Bring the legs back up into that tabletop position. Now extend the legs straight up, toes together, and toes are pointed. So if you can't get the legs straight because the hammies are tight, that's okay, they can be slightly bent, but don't have them way in front of you. You're better off to be like this, where the knees come closer, instead of having them out like that. Okay, now from this position here, hands are going to come behind you. Very slow and controlled. You're going to scissor the right leg out. You're going to hover the ground. Now your lower back is on the floor. Your ribs are on the floor. Your stomach muscles are engaging here and you are breathing. You're firming up through your glutes and your thighs to maintain this. And then you're going to bring the right leg all the way back up, touch the toes together. Slowly send the left leg, slow, slow, slow. Find the hover. You're not touching the ground with the leg. It's hovering in the air. Everything is hugging into the midline. Breathing here. Good. Slow and controlled. Bring it back up. Now put your hands onto your lowest belly so that you don't feel your stomach pushing into your hands as the leg goes away, which is oftentimes referred to as doming. Exhale to bring it up. Inhale slowly down. Cinch the stomach muscles in. Think about the obliques, the sides of your waist, like fingers lacing themselves together. Slow and controlled. Exhale to bring it up. Good. Right leg, reach it away, reach it away. Draw the front of the belly in and down. Get the ribs down. Bring the right leg up. Slowly left leg reaches down, and we're going to change this tempo and positioning a little bit. Bring it up. Feet together, big toes are touching, hands behind your head. Curl your upper body into flexion. Now, instead of your elbows winging out wide to the side, I want you to scoop the arms in a little bit. Press your head into your hands, firm up your thighs. Send the right leg down, hold, pause for a moment, bring it all the way up. Exhale, send the left leg down, bring it all the way up. Slow and controlled, and each time the legs come back up, the feet touch each other. Send the left leg down and touch the feet together. Send the right leg. Good, now look at your hips and your pelvis as you do this. We don't want to swivel or rock side to side. So you want to get really quite strict in your form here with this one. Slow, slow, slow. Squeeze and bring it back up. Couple more here, breathing through it. Good, 3 in total. Exhale to bring it up. 2. 1 more. Slow and controlled, bring it up. Hug the knees in. Good, now softly turn your neck and the head right to left. Very slow and controlled, just like you're releasing any tension that you find in through the back of the neck and the head. And then bring the legs back to tabletop position, hands down next to you. Now we're going to take both legs down together and then curl both up. So this is a reverse curl with toes pointed. The hands are going to come a bit wider than your mat to help to keep you grounded. You're going to keep the feet close to the bum. You're going to tap just your toes to the floor, and then you're going to exhale, curl the hips and the bum up. Now, you shouldn't feel your shoulders change at all. You shouldn't feel like you have to and do that type of thing where you're throwing the legs in the air. It's a curl. Think of it as a curl, not so much a lift. So you curl, and as you exhale, you are trying to bring your pubic bone up towards your sternum. You're trying to bring your knees in and up towards your chest, and you're doing this by using the stomach muscles. Big exhale, so you wring the breath out to try to bring the knees in towards the chest. So it's like you're wringing out a sponge, right? And the edges of the sponge come closer together as you wring it out. Same here. Exhale, slow and controlled. Tap your toes to the floor. Now try to keep your lower back down. So if by touching the floor, the lower back lifts up, don't touch the floor. Find that place in front where you can reach towards the floor and then scoop and bring it back up. You've got 4, slow and controlled down. 3, exhale, 2, and 1, and lower it down. Now press the feet down, lift into bridge. Feet are flat, toes are spread. Spread every little toe apart from the other. Think about hugging the knees in like we had a yoga block between our thighs. Firm up your bum cheeks and then shimmy your shoulder blades underneath you, but don't link your hands. Press the base of the head down, chin is a little bit more towards your chest. Good, breathing. Now from here, you're gonna shimmy your left foot in about an inch so that you feel really stable through that left foot. Bring your right knee in towards you and stretch your right leg long in the air. Flex your right foot, send your right leg down. Inhale, point and lift straight up. Send the right leg down, inhale, reach. So from this bridge position, doing this single leg stretch, you are keeping your hips nice and stable. So you're not dropping down for the right side. Lift and send it away. 5 and down. 4. Keep breathing, relax your jaw. 3, in through your nose, out through your mouth for some of that active movement. 1 more. Good, now hold the leg up in the air, toes pointed. Tap the bum cheeks down, press up for 8. Exhale, 7. Drive down through the left foot, 6. More through the heel, 5. Think about hamstring and glutes. And up, 3, 2, and 1. Tap the right foot down, immediately bring the left foot in. Bring that knee in, and then you may want to shimmy the right foot into the midline if you don't feel stable. Get your leg in the air, firm up this thigh. You don't just have a leg in the air. You have this reaching limb from the tip of your hip to the tip of your toes. It's like you've got this long dancer leg in the air. Flex the foot, start to send it away without dropping the hip, and then inhale, point, reach it up. Exhale, send it away. It doesn't touch the ground, it hovers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, send it away. Inhale, reach up. Good, breathing through it. When I used to teach at Stott Pilates at Young and Eglinton in Toronto, there were 12 basic Pilates movements that every single student had to go through. You had to learn the series, a minimum of 8 classes, 8 times before you could progress. You had to learn and really know how to move your body before we would put you on the reformer, on the chair, on any of the other apparatus, give you bands, rings, any of it. Honestly, it paid off so much for people. Breathe up. 2. The difference from teaching there to teaching at like a fitness gym and watching how the Pilates students change their bodies was night and day. Hold the leg up in the air, tap the bum down, squeeze and breathe. Down and up, press the foot down. But a lot of it is people have to be patient enough to learn. You just hear something's good for you, and you're like, hey, yeah, let's just go. Let's just do it faster. And it's like, okay, how does that tell me how that works for you in your life? Try to move through everything so quickly. Are you happy with your results? Do you feel connected to them? Is it making sense? 3, 2, and 1. Tap the foot, tap the bum, hug the knees. Give it a deep hug. Curl your upper body and wrap your arms around. Coming into a tiny little ball. Breathing here, big exhales. Beautiful. Now from here, roll onto your side. A lot of flexion there. So we're gonna come onto this side now and come into lateral movement patterns. You're gonna get your body in a straight line. So all the way, so from the crown of the head to the tailbone to the tips of the toes, okay? You wanna make sure you're not rolling backwards or forwards. So you're gonna put your right hand in front for support. Now, this left hand can stay under your head, or if it bothers your neck, you can come all the way down. Those are your options there. Now we're gonna lift the top leg up just enough that you're firing into your glute and you feel the length of that leg. You're gonna flex and lower it back down. You're gonna inhale, lift, flex and lower. Breathing through it, okay? So you point the toes on your lift, you flex and you bring it back down. Point, lift, pause with the squeeze, lower it back down. 3, 2, and 1. Good, now hold your leg back up in the air with the toes pointed. Squeeze your bottom leg off the ground so that your feet touch completely and you didn't just roll back. Okay, so the feet are together in the air, you're holding this. Obliques are engaging through the right side. Now the top leg is gonna stay exactly where it is. You're gonna lower the bottom leg, not just the ankle and the foot, and you're gonna squeeze and touch the top. Now I want you to look as you're doing this. There's no movement at your ankle at all. The leg is lifting and squeezing. So this isn't a foot movement, this is a leg movement. Look at my top leg. It is not moving even a millimeter. You're holding and engaging and squeezing it there. Now the left side, the bottom side of the obliques and the transverse abdominis as you exhale is what is engaging to help your inner thigh lift and lower back down. 4, exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Now you're gonna hold it here, feet together, toes are pointed, squeeze your glutes, tiny little pulses, hand in front for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, now take the legs together at a 45-degree angle. So you've piked them in front of you, right hand here. You're gonna lift your top leg up, you're gonna go 2 kicks to the front, point the toe and sweep it back. So we go double kick to the front, inhale, reach it back. Your upper body stays completely still here. Forward for 2, squeeze your glute to send it back for 1. So hip flexion and then hip extension. But you want to move it, like the hip is the primary mover, but what muscles are you engaging for it to happen? And can you talk through the ankle and foot? Flex 2 front, point 1 back. Do 1 more with the double. Good, now we're going to go single here. You're going to flex to the front, point to the back, hand in front, reach and reach. Good, 6, and draw it back. 5, 4, flex to the front, point to the back. 2, 1. Good, now big sweeping circles. You're going to brush your bottom foot with your top foot, circle the leg up and around. Now this is a tricky one for not rolling back in the hip. You want to keep your right hip bone facing forward. Sometimes it's helpful to reach this right arm in front to counterbalance. If it's stable, you can keep it right in front of you here, but you may need to have a longer arm to help you. Big circle. Can you keep that leg long? Pointing through the toes, up and around. So if you struggle with range of motion, you struggle doing warrior 2, right angle side pose, triangle. You struggle with side lunges, Cossack lunges, even things like Bulgarians. How much range of motion work are you doing for yourself? It's big. Take it the other direction. Up and around, big circles. Up and around. Good, good. Sweep it. So if you sit a lot for your job, is it possible to stand and stretch every now and again? To put your leg on your desk for pigeon, to do cross ankle over the knee for pigeon at your chair, to sit on the floor if you work from home instead of always in your chair, to stand sometimes. Do 1 more circle. Good, now from here, everybody is going to bring their heels together and their toes apart, okay? Now here's something else. I want you to look at your feet. If your right heel has slid back, do you think that's that you have different leg lengths, or do you think maybe you shifted in your hips? Get your pelvis stacked and your hips stacked so your heels are on top of each other. Now from here, point the toes, kick the leg up, flex and bring it back down until you touch your heel. Inhale, point and reach, flex and bring it down. Point and bring it down. 6, squeeze it together. 5, squeeze it down. 4, relax your jaw. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Press yourself all the way up. Keep your bottom left knee bent. Step your right foot over top of that left knee. Sit yourself nice and tall here. So your first goal is to get your bum cheeks down. So in the classic primary series, in Pilates, repetitions are done in groups of 8, always. Always, always, always. Now, when you start to teach longer, then you get creative and do that. But the respectful way of doing the classical series, everything is done in 8 or groups of 8s. Come on down to your other side, okay? Now, if you're a fitness instructor, you'll know that you're taught groups of 8 because that is how every single musical chord works when you're doing countdowns. Take the body into that long straight line, okay? Think about squeezing the legs together, hand in front for balance. You're gonna start by lifting the top leg up with the toes pointed, flex and bring it down. Reach and bring it down. So again, obliques and transverse abdominals working hard, hip, glute, and outer thigh. The amazing thing about Pilates and yoga is that when you start to sync to your breath, to your body, like literally everything is showing up and working for you. It's not just about like, oh, my leg. Your leg is an extension of something. Where's the origin point? What else in your body has to work to make this pattern happen? Reach and lift and lower it down. Up and down. Good, keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, now bring it up. Now bring the bottom leg up. Okay, new side of the body here, feet together. So inner thighs are hugging in. Legs are long. Can you stretch and reach? Can you feel both sides of the waist and the obliques? Because you're breathing right now, right? You're not holding your breath or clenching your teeth. Feel the pelvic floor draw in and up. Place the hand in front. Now lower the bottom leg and then squeeze the bottom leg to touch the top leg. Up. Good. Breathing. Up and down. And up. 6. Exhale, 7 and 8. Now hold it here. Hold it again nice and long. Engage your glutes, lengthen your tailbone down. Reach through your toes, keep your feet together. Little tiny pulses. We'll start your count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep these legs together. Keep these legs together. Now, let the top leg come up, bottom leg down. I want you to squeeze and bring that bottom leg back up again here. Bring it on up. Think inner thigh. Hug it in. Point through the toes. Lift it. Give me 6. Exhale, 5. Reach it long. 4. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. And 1. Now hold it together. Everyone put your left fingertips in front. Bring your legs forward on a 45-degree angle in that pike position. Take the left leg up, flex your foot, inhale 2 to the front, point the toes, reach it back. Go forward for 2. Keep your upper body long as well, okay? So you don't want to feel like you're rounding through your mid to upper back. That upper body stays nice and isolated, okay? Inhale for 2, exhale, squeeze the left glute to send it back through the point of the hip. Reach, reach, and send it away. Reach, reach, and send it away. We're gonna go for 2 more with the double, then we're going for the single. Reach, reach, and away. Now this is the single. Go forward 1 and back 1. Keeping the rest of you still. Bottom right foot should be anchored to the floor on that pinky toe edge. Reach and send it back. 3, long leg, 2, reach it away, 1, reach it. Now from here, the big circle, you're gonna brush your bottom foot with your top foot. You need to touch the bottom leg. Lift it up and around, keep the left hip bone facing forward towards me. This is where you can reach the left arm out a little bit more to help to counterbalance. So keep your left hip forward, squeeze your glute, lift, full circle. Don't try to bypass it by going more quickly. Up and around. Good, up and around. Now you're gonna go the opposite direction. So we're gonna take it back behind us, lift, up and around. Big circle. So imagine we had a big blow up stability ball, like the physio balls, anchored on that bottom foot, and you're trying to go up and around the ball, and then underneath it. Up and around, and underneath. Good, breathing. Let's go 2 more full circles here, and then we go into the side kick, and then a new series. Up and around. Good, now everyone's heels together. Look at the leveling, the evening, the stacking of the hips. Are your heels stacked on top of each other, toes are apart? Point the left toes, reach and kick the leg up, flex and bring your heels together. Point up, flex and bring it down. Point and reach, and down. Point and down. Good, breathing through it. 4, 3, stay long through your waist. Up, 2, and 1. Good job. Bring it all the way up. Keep the bottom right knee bent. Step your left foot over top there. Sit yourself nice and tall. Relax the shoulders down. Breathing through it. Good. So again, sit bones rooted. Find the length through your spine. Chest is up, shoulders are back. Good. Now from here, undo the legs, grab a little sip of water, and then come onto your back. Coming into last little part for your core. Then we're going to do a little bit through your back and your glutes again, and then you're almost done. You are almost done. So once you're down onto your back, start again with your knees into your chest. Okay, give it a little hug. Okay, so we're coming into a long leg and a crisscross series. So we're gonna start with the long leg first. You're gonna take both legs up in the air, toes pointed. Bring your hands behind your hamstrings. Curl your upper body into flexion. So you're using the help of the hands and the biceps a little bit to get that flexion. Now from here, you're gonna take the left leg long to the floor, but not touch it. Hands are gonna come behind the hamstring or the calf, okay? You're doing double pull, double stretch. Now it is not a bicep pull. So it's like, I don't even need to use my hands. It's gonna look like this. Exhale. The very gentle tap in. 1, 2, 1, 2. Breath, breath. Inhale through the transition. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so it's a double pull. Now I want you to look at your pelvis when you do this. There should be no swiveling from side to side. Your lower back is down. You are breathing as you exhale. Contract your abdominals. Exhale. Good. Here we go for 4. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Now singles, reach it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the neck and head in for a moment. Now we're going to take a crisscross pattern. Hands behind your head, but don't interlace your fingers. Take your thumbs just underneath the base of your jaw. 4 fingers to the back of the head. You're going to curl up, but feel your head press back into your hands. Come into tabletop with the legs. You're going to exhale, lift the left shoulder up and over towards the right knee, and then exhale, scissors switch, other side. Exhale, twist, up and over. Now it's not the neck and the head that's moving. You are curling through your torso, getting the back of that rib cage and shoulder off the ground, coming up and over. It's the inside of the opposite elbow that reaches up and over towards that knee. 12, 11, 10, 9, breathe, 8, 7, firm up your glutes as well. That's going to protect your lower back. Breathing, you've got 4, 3, 2, now hold this one here, 1, hold it. So you've got the right upper body up and curling, right leg is long, left knee is hugging in, breathe. Stretch your right arm to the outside of that left leg, good. Bring the hand back behind you, exhale, switch, other side, curl the left side up, lift a little higher, stretch and reach the left arm to the outside of that right knee and thigh. Bring the fingertips back. Exhale, curl, switch, other side, up and over, lift it, reach the right arm across. Firm up the glutes, keep the right leg off the ground. Exhale and switch, other side, curl, breathe. Good, 2 more per side, up and over, exhale, reach, hold it, get a little higher. Other side, big breath out through the mouth, a little higher, squeeze the glutes, point the toes. 1 more per side. Here we go. Up and over towards the left. Breathing. Up and over towards the right. Breathing. Curl a little higher. Bring everything into the midline. Rest the neck and head down. Preparing to come into your double leg stretch. It's 12 of these. It's very clean movement. I'm going to show you 3, and then we're going to do them together. Your hands come to the front of your knees. You curl your upper body into flexion. You extend the legs long in front, feet together, about a 45-degree angle, as long as your lower back can go down. If your back doesn't go down, then the legs need to go straight up, okay? Arms are gonna reach behind you. You're gonna exhale, hug everything in and up. Inhale, reach, exhale. Inhale, reach, exhale. So as you're doing this, ladies, and don't do it just yet, okay? Those were the little prep ones. Your back has to stay on the floor. It's like you're sliding your arms and legs through this cylinder and you don't want to hit the edges. So this is like precision when we do this double leg stretch movement, okay? Bring the legs into tabletop to prepare. Feet are together. Relax your jaw. Take a breath out. Inhale, put your hands to the sides of your knees. Exhale, curl your upper body into flexion. Bring everything in close and tiny together, okay? Your gaze is going to stay forward. You're going to inhale, stretch everything away. Exhale, hug in and up. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Inhale to reach it. Exhale. Inhale. Good. 8 more. Reach. Bring it in. Don't try to go faster. Long body. Your lower back stays down. Reach and hug it in. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll yourself all the way up and onto all fours. Last little pattern here, and then you are done. Spread the fingers nice and wide, toes are tucked under. From here, come into a cow position, opening through the front body. Exhale, find tabletop. Extend the left leg long, reach out behind you, flexing through the heel. Reach your right arm out in front of you. You're gonna hug in, elbow to knee, stretch and reach. Exhale, inhale and reach it. Pull it in for 5, for 4, exhale, 3, 2, and 1. Good, tap it down, press and extend the right leg out. Draw the front of the ribs in and up, left arm goes long. Exhale, cross body, inhale to reach, pull it in, and reach it, exhale. 2 more, 1 more, and down. Round your back through cat. Inhale, tops the feet down, open through cow. Sit your hips and your bum all the way back onto your feet, or onto your bum, whatever is comfy. Take a nice deep breath in and stretch your arms all the way up. Bring your palms together, bend the elbows, tap the nape of the neck with the fingers. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up, and then hands down in front of your chest, closing your eyes for a moment. Big inhale. Exhale it all the way out. Softly bowing the crown of your head towards your mat. Namaste. Pilates all done. So your body should just feel good. That is the rhythm that Pilates creates in a system, is you don't feel like, oh my God, you just feel good. All right? Okay. Go out of this room and go into the link that is posted in the Facebook group, because that is where the chat is happening, and I will see you in about 3 minutes. Thanks.